Love this energy. Having a look at a great matchup. Number 2 in the world, Yago Dora, 2 wins on the championship tour this season. C.O'Leary, the big, powerful, goofy.
Just because of what we're seeing, like Yago right here on the backhand, Paul.
Dora, super precise and steep with that hit, as you'd expect from him. Glides over a section, and he's so good at finishing off that closeout maneuver on that float. Seasons past, that's been a real maneuver that's banked him points. On this occasion, down in there, it is technically difficult. It's going to be a talking point. We've actually seen, I mean, we're watching ultra elite surfers. We've seen quite a few of them struggle just so far.
And Yago Dora, and you can see a little bit on this replay of, you know, like I talk about the fastness. So it's really having to take that high line through here, this section, then it slows up. But just picking your spots really hard on the backhand, especially given this win. And a little catchy there. And all this downtime, because it's kind of like you're seeking spots to put the board up. And once you do, you want to execute. And he does pretty well right there, but it's just, finish would have been really good in that impact. Looking for that high impact finish, but not getting it.
I mean, you can see it's good signs. I mean, Yago, we've got 2 of the best scoopy footers in the world in this heat. Came down there and then did really well to pick up his speed through this next section to go up for that floater, but you can see that
the timing of it, making these maneuvers. Let's have a look at O'Leary with that power and a real natural fit for the wave in terms of the energy that he can use from those big legs to hit this wave. But it's tough, it's really technical, Kai. But the best scoring opportunities, that section from the takeoff has been pretty fast, and seen a couple of surfers really struggle to hit it with speed and connect. Here goes Yago Dora on a medium-sized wave. And a little brisk snap to reposition low.
wow.
Gives it a bit of a whack on the backhand, and then real patient, nothing forced or overly hurried. Now he's got speed.
Here he goes.
And a big, beautiful rotation.
That's it.
Is absolutely delightful. Yago Dora, brilliant surfing.
And then this one for Yago, I loved this. I mean, he was sitting that little bit wider, just like we were mentioning, and look at the tempo of this wave. It's that little bit slower. So he got a couple really classy carves done at the start of this wave. Highline came back down, regained, pushed really hard through that third turn. You can see he knows this wave. He knows the tempo. He knows exactly what he's looking for. And right here, we knew he was going to be loading up for this full air rotation there for Yago. And he's just been pulling these out of the hat all year long, and there's just the way that he had the control through the air here. There's a lot of wind this morning as well, but he's just found this wave, and look at that, just the technique, the control, the spin that he had through that air. It is so hard to do this morning. Some of the best in the world have struggled to do that exact turn, but Yago pulls it off on his first attempt. And today, I mean, we've seen a lot of people go for airs. The board comes away from them, the wind gets under their board. So much control on that last one from Yago.
Here goes Matt. Absolute blistering speed from him, and a first turn super committed. Rail surfing again into a hard lip to hit. He'll do that, and those strong legs will get the recovery, just absorb that shock. So different ways of getting numbers here. You think about point break surfing, you think kind of classical lines, and there is that's a big part of it.
Is the hometown advantage. This illustrates the home break advantage, to be able to identify this wave, pick it up, and find, you know, a really, really nice tube on this second wave that we're going to see.
But also that progression, it's been one of the stories, more recent chapters at J-Bay. Matt will go again here. Bit of froth, he doesn't mind it, he'll park it here for some tube time. Fiji for McGillivray, and he's driving through the barrel. The crowd loving this. Exits with the low line. He'll go again, double tube for Matt. That one will consume him. What a heat.
I mean, it's on between all of these guys. Matty just wanting to keep that ball rolling, keep swinging through that inside, and he's got the crowd behind him today. I mean,
this one right here. This didn't look like much at the beginning, right? And he knew this section of the point. He knew it was going to barrel. Parked it well, controlled his speed, got a little bit of extra time there. Maybe got a little greedy, didn't probably need the second one, but which I really like seeing.
And then Connor, I mean, he's been quiet in this heat so far, but he got himself a score here. This wave, a 5.07, so he's got something of substance on the board here, and you can see how much power he has, even just based on that bottom turn. That entire rail is buried, his entire fin is coming out of the water. He's no stranger to a right-hand point break either. Serves Lennox head, he's gorgeous to watch out there too. Comes through this inside, that finishing turn, I mean, he just was driving off that back foot all the way through.
Thanks, Rosie. Having a look at your heat leader by some margin. Yago Dora sets up. Just little redirects, really. Super patient. Stands on the tail. Things will steepen up here. Hits it with a bit of vim. And then some speed through this section. Just burning off speed. Really nice glidey hit into the lip again. The poise, as ever, is absolutely brilliant from him as he gets into the rhythm. He just finishes it with 3 really nicely executed turns. He's going to add to, well, he's got 4.83 as the backup. That's the number he's looking to improve on. He's already gone huge with the 9.33. You come to another part of the world after being at home and you wonder, you're number 2 in the world.
Wave selection, as far as tempo goes on this wave, I mean, he's really been able to take his time and find those pockets that really allow him to open up without having to rush and think, I've got to get down the line on that next turn. This wave, a bit smaller, but great tempo. Up and under on this first section, and here he gains some speed. Beautiful turn. I mean, he really just got that pop at the top of the wave there. Came down the line again, so like you mentioned, only trying to better a 4.83 and got a series of really nice backhand Rios in there for Yago. I mean, it's not the 9.33, but it's a great surfed wave.
This is Yago safety surfing for his backup score. And that's exactly playing the game. This is the game of surfing, right? So he knows he's already got a huge number with a 9.33, just wants to improve upon that mid-range 4.83. Think he got the job done right there.
And you know what? Those two are actually really good friends. Geordie acts like a bit of a mentor to Luke. In Geordie's new movie, Plus 27, he took Luke over to Mozambique and it gave him pretty much an entire section of the movie. And those two seem to have a brilliant relationship, just like with this guy as well.
M.McGillivray in full flow here. Holds his line into a nice vertical hit and just patient as he brings that one down and sets up. Positioning just impeccable on the wave itself, as this one will go into a pocket section for him. Some carves for patience and then a speed run through and inside. He'll fling one down. Won't get the landing on that section. You can see just how shallow it gets there. It's super tricky. It only really adds to just how technical and impressive that big backhand rotation we had. He's had to wait. This is his reply.
Yeah, you'd have to think as far as point break surfing goes, he got his best result this year, you know, at a right-hand point break over in El Salvador. It was the second. So this wave, you know, he sat for a long time. He showed interest on Yago's 6.5 though, but had the wrong priority, but came through on this wave and got a bit of damage done here. I mean, got a couple nice snaps in. This wave really started to slow down in tempo through here, and now he gained some speed through the inside. Kind of knew he had to go for something big, as there wasn't just potentially the wrong angle going into that air.
Dora with plenty of speed, just shifting through the gears. He'll sting out the tail on the backhand, looking down the line and probing away. And that one will run. He'll push through the back. But the poise and the polish from him throughout, everything.
Well, this guy's just taking a victory lap. The heat's done. Both guys are in combo. We're under 2 minutes. So it's Yago Dora putting this one in the refrigerator. Already shut the door. And he's on to the round of 16. Paul.
Yeah, his work's done. That 9.33, really, he does. Meanwhile, O'Leary, he'll load up in. He'll look to try and use his weapons. A little flash of a quick turn, but just demonstrating that aggression that he brings. And then opening up the line to wrap back. And then a little disinterest with the frothy inside section, not offering a lot for him. So it still, he has a little rueful glance down the line.
Yeah, I'd say a bit of frustration here from Connor, but there's nothing wrong with this serve. He's got so much speed coming down the line here on this wave, and that big hook in the pocket there, that was fast. It was whippy from Connor. Came back around, really pushed hard, put it on rail, and then this foamy inside section.
Yago serving a bit of notice. And waves will continue to pump through the morning and hopefully through the entire day here. Cool little moment